Frankie's back. Don't say nothing about Centel. Okay.
Oh, shit. Did y'all do something after Superman 78?
No.
Okay.
I actually waited until you got back. So
All right, thank you.
and coming in at number 12 is the original, the savior of Marvel,
Oh,
Blade.
it made it close to the top 10. I
Yes,
wasn't
it made
sure
it to the top 10. Blade.
Okay. I'm
Wesley
happy.
Snipes.
I'm happy.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I remember I went to the theaters to see Blade. Nobody else wanted to go with me. And I was like, what is this shit? And they was like, is that a vampire movie? I was like, no, it's Blade. Like, I knew it was rated R, and based on the commercials, I was like, oh, this shit should be awesome. It's Wesley Snipes. Like, always bet on black.
Right.
But I didn't know because I don't do horror. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna give it a shot. It's a Marvel. I know who Blade is.
Yeah.
I went and sat in the movie theaters, and I was so damn happy. I kind of like Frank was talking about Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah.
In one weekend, I think I watched Blade 3 times.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah, I watched it like a Friday night, and I went back and watched it twice on a Saturday. I had to tell people. I was like, "Oh, you need to watch this shit!" Like, and they was like, they couldn't believe it was a comic book movie.
Yeah.
They're like, a comic book movie. Like, of course, recency bias. They're like that Batman shit because they was thinking, Batman had nipples and all that other type shit, or whatever. So I was like, no, it's Wesley Snipes.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all already know how I feel about Wesley. Y'all already know. So when he had made the announcement of Blade, I can honestly say I really wasn't familiar with the character of Blade until they had this show back in the day called Entertainment Tonight. I don't know if it's still coming on anymore.
Oh, I remember that show.
Yeah. And they had an interview with him talking about the possibility of doing Blade. And that it was a Marvel thing and this, that, and the third. And I was like, all right, sure, whatever, dog. You're Passion 57. I'm gonna show up no matter what. And it over-delivered. Wow, it over-delivered. Like, unless at the time, unless there was I lived in a little smaller kind of town. And unless you went to a comic book store to go back into the vaults to find the Blade comic, because the internet wasn't like it is today. You just didn't really know because there was just nobody really just had access to the comics at that time. But then I started going back and oh, this dude really did exist in the Marvel verse. And
now here's what's crazy. Blade was not a vampire at first. Blade was a regular dude who was a vampire hunter. He was not, vampire. He was not half human, half vampire. So during his run in the 70s, he was just a regular dude who was fighting vampires and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then for whatever reason, I don't know, they kind of went away from it. And then when he was reintroduced, now he's half vampire. I was like, oh, okay.
Apparently, Entertainment Tonight still drops interviews. Okay, it's still around? Damn.
I mean, I guess it moved on online like everything else.
Yeah, it probably reshifted how it's done.
Yeah, once all of us start cutting the cable and nobody has, cable anymore, that's it.
That was my only real connect.